Liberalization Nation, how are you? I am coming to you from Northeast California. That's a place, I think. Anyway, welcome to the show. We're happy to have you. I think Ben will be joining us from his car as well. But if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. Super chat on the YouTube, throwing those Facebook stars. I would like to say that Leedy filling in for me yesterday was the only one that ever got that speech correct. Nicely done, Leedy. With that, she even got the inflection right because she watches the show. So with that, please welcome the second leg of the three-legged tripod that is currently three-legged until Ben gets here, Mr. Chris Bauer.
Hey, what's up? Well, Leedy's just a fan of you, Steve. That's the difference. Is she listens to everything you say. Anyway, we're excited we're here, but so you're just driving around in the car. I like that. All right, who's driving?
Around in the car.
Brett?
Rivers is driving. Brett is passenger. And Milton also is passenger.
Nice.
And yeah, so we're just we're on our way right now to Eugene, Oregon. And we're not the city, just the dude named Eugene who lives in Oregon.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
And
there it goes.
We're in the park.
So close. Well, Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how you
Ben's
doing?
here first.
Oh, is Ben here? Ben's here.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Ben, how you doing, buddy? Oh, wow, nice. They let you leave Mexico with those glasses, huh?
Let me just say this, Isolation Nation, I've never been this late to sound check. I'm so sorry.
Where are you, by the way? Are you in some
Based on those glasses, he's in Las Vegas with some Fear and Loathing.
I am at a friend's house. And first time hanging out with friends in a long time. And so I am here instead of being home, and it's great.
Are we not friends? I just saw you 2 days ago.
Well, it's a different kind of friendship, Rachel. You guys have your work friends. It's different. Anyway, Queen Rachel's here. How you doing, Queen?
That only.
Oh shit!
I kind of wanted the games to be introduced first, because this doesn't make any sense, does it? Or it does.
Holy cow!
This is a thong, by the way. I couldn't find a choker. It's a thong. It's got real
I
red.
love it when your booty goes. That is incredible. That is the best
Thank you so
Rachel
much. Oh, I didn't need to be
transformation I've ever seen, and kind of the best form of you.
Mm-hmm.
That leads perfectly into our games. I think it's a good way to do that.
Wait,
so we had
First, I don't know if you can still hear me, but we need to name this character Rachel Gothiger. That is the name.
Or Gothel Rachel.
We had a fun overnight game. It was how do you tell somebody to go fuck themselves without using any bad language, which I liked that one. Brian Davis had may you receive all the rewards you deserve, which is a pretty good fuck you. I like that one.
That, by the way, that's something I comment to people on Facebook all the time, and it's fun to see them be like, thank you,
well,
without realizing what I mean.
Speaking of that, Kirk Hurlitz had my favorite, which I didn't take offense till right now. I just thought this was nice. I've never met anyone like you. I hear that a lot. I did not realize it was a fuck you till right now. So thank you, Kirk, for that. Rachel, we have a Night King game.
The Night King game was Vegas, a band, and I liked Tam Brown had MGM Grand presents Cirque du Soleil, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wait.
Nice.
That went just the way I thought it would.
Wait.
What'd you call it?
Cirque du Soleil?
Cirque.
Cirque du Soleil?
No, the correct way to pronounce it is Cirque du Soleil Moon Fry.
Cirque du Soleil Moon Fry. Yes, there you go.
But my favorite in the Night King is Frankie Berman for Jane's gambling addiction.
Nice.
Congratulations, Berman. You are the Night King winner.
Did he win because you could say the words gambling and addiction correctly? Is that why he won over Tam's Circus?
Yeah, because I'm familiar with both of those.
I can't wait to go see the next Cirque show when I'm in Vegas next time.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Groove is in the Heart. That Circus de la Soul was really a good band. I really liked them a lot.
Take off your glasses. You look high as fuck.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Eyes are basically.
He doesn't look high. He is high as fuck, Rachel. There's a subtle difference. What's today's game, Steve?
Today's game, if you guys can hear me, is based on Caleb Simon's wonderful goth dad joke the other day. Today's game is goth pickup lines. We are doing hump day pickup lines. And so today's game is goth pickup lines. Pickup lines from a goth or for a goth, or as Powers said in Soundcheck, against a goth. However it is you want to do this. For example, hey, speaking of something that'll piss off your parents, or you can, all right, you guys didn't like that, or my sound is cutting out. I don't know.
You heard it.
Well, you're just not that guy, Steve. No, you wouldn't piss anybody's parents off.
No, it's not for me. It's for and or against a goth person.
Gotcha.
Steve,
Yeah,
is it hard for you
or how
when
about,
Steve, is it hard for you when a girl brings you home to meet her parents to shake their hands amidst all of their dancing?
what?
What just happened?
Because they're
I think
celebrating.
they're celebrating that they brought Steve home. Like, Steve is a
Exactly.
perfect
Thank you.
boyfriend to bring home, so the parents always dance and high-five him a bunch.
I
think it's
appreciate that insulting compliment. Thank you.
an insulting compliment. We're saying you're not a bad boy, Steve. When someone brings home Steve Hofstetter, the family's like, finally you got your shit together and got a guy who's going to take care of you. Good job. Like,
It works
First of
total
all,
compliment.
First of all, Bowers, I appreciate that, but I'm bad at a lot of things. Second of all, the idea, like, I have trouble accepting conservative opinions from people, and a lot of people's parents are that. So they
sure,
don't
but
always
imagine,
like,
but that's true, Steve. I get that, but imagine meeting them if you were me.
that's a very good point. But I do remind you,
Steve,
in addition
or
to
me.
being progressive, I'm also Jewish. So, okay, that said, another example of the game, we're not even done introducing the game right now. So,
Steve basically just made clear that he's not looking for any Jewish girls right now. I get it.
Ben, can I say your sound has
Ben made
never
it
been
clear.
better?
Yeah. Ben made it clear that he has been smoking since Monday. So, that said,
How dare you say that? Edibles are not smoking.
That is solid point.
That is a very good point. That is a very good point. One of the food groups. Anyway, the game. I'm not even done introducing the game. Another example, for instance, would be like, hey, based on how much time you put into that eyeshadow, I can see you pay attention to detail and are willing to put the work in. Okay, the point is, you.
I've got one. How about, is that a thong around your neck that you're trying to make into a choker? What up?
Yes.
Is that a thong around your neck, or you just have to be like, speaking of things that go around necks. Okay, the point is,
Wow.
if you want to participate in the game, and we just went into Modoc National Forest. We'll see how
Nice.
long this lasts. If you want to participate in the game, what you do is you comment on any of our feeds. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, at least $5, if a super chat, a PayPal, or a Venmo. We'll read those at the end. And as always, if you're on our video front row, you get 2 entries for free. And before we introduce our video front row, we've got some great comics coming up.
We do. Katrina Davis is here and Joe Harman's here. So they're both going to be here in just a second. So we're excited about that.
Can I say something too?
Yes, go
This
Rach.
is how committed I am to this show. I did this, and I've got origin stories right after this.
Nice.
I need to clean up my face.
I think you should keep in character. Maybe it's the twist that takes the show to the next level.
Yeah.
Oh, should I do it as a? Oh, that's true.
And yeah,
Maybe I'll
and
get some fangs.
yeah.
there you
Oh,
Yeah,
like
I think
that.
it's really cool when one of the interviewers of Origin Stories is Joe and Jeff.
I missed that one because of the sound difference.
Me too.
Joan Jett.
Joan
Oh, there we
Jett.
go. Joan Jett. Nice. She does look
Yes.
like Joan Jett. All
But
right.
also, when somebody who's goth asks you a question, you really feel like extra special because they don't ask a lot of questions. You're like, oh,
Mysterious.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not scared of goth teenagers, that's for sure. But you know, I don't worry about them.
Oh, and we lost.
If there's one thing we know about people who are goth, it's interested in other people. God damn it.
Okay, that joke landed so well. I can say what I wanted to say, which is maybe the first time television show or its close neighbor happened with one of the hosts driving through a national forest live. I mean, we're breaking edges and cutting tables over here at SD.
Yeah, we're killing it. We're killing it. All right, Ben, you want to introduce the front row, buddy? You want to introduce the front row? Are you ready for that? It's been a couple days off. You think you can do it?
VFR, please turn on your cameras. Join the party. It's time to say hello to all y'all. And I'm assuming that when Taylor spotlights, you find people, it will show it to me in speaker view here on the phone. If not, I will swipe and do it in my own order. But let's see. I assume it will.
Oof.
Do.
This
we go.
I'm seeing Bowers, so it's not doing it that way.
Well, nobody's spotlit yet, so we're still working. I don't see anybody spotlit either.
I don't either, but I think it's just my version of Zoom. We've gone through this.
I see it.
Yeah, they see it.
There it is. Now I see Steph Andrews.
No.
No, she was speaking.
No, Ben, so just do it on your own.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry, buddy. We are joined by Zara Bending from Australia. Everybody, great to have you, Zara. Very good to see you. Thank you for classing up the joint with those business shoulders. We appreciate it.
I'm teaching. So good.
I love that. Listen, every time you and I speak, I feel like I'm learning something because you got a lot of shit figured out and make me feel sometimes bad about myself, but that's my own issues.
You've never felt bad about yourself.
Happy World Chimpanzee Day.
Oh, it's World Chimpanzee Day. Yeah, nice word.
You don't know the pain behind the clown, Bowers. You don't know the pain behind the clown. Zara Bending, okay, we are joined also by Steve and Val, everybody.
Hey, look at that. Little slash.
Goth, Steve, and Val. I love it. The delightful Val, my mistake. And we are joined by Sean Ehrlich, everybody, wearing his Christmas blues and his attitudes. And holy shit, the zoo is broken loose. It's World Chimpanzee Day on Ehrlich's shelf, as always.
It looks like Flash's little pupuin.
That's right, Val. You're damn right. We're joined by Brad Clark and the Brad Clark 5 coming to us from Neptune Galaxy 7. We're joined by Timothy Brown for the last time. Presidential candidates aren't lizard people.
That's very funny. I like that one.
That dramatic pause aided by the fact that her box disappeared and then I had to go find it during the punchline.
Hello, Ben.
Hello, Timothy. Downtown, Lindsey Brown is here with us, and her shelf is getting smaller, and it looks more rickety from my perspective today. Might want to get that earthquake check. Friendly advice. We've also got, earthquake proofed, I meant to say. Anna Hood is joining us, everybody. A very modern outfit that could also be a flamenco dancer's outfit.
Yeah, that's a cool shirt.
Pretty damn cool. I can see it. If you go like this, I guarantee.
Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. Look at that. Tiny feathers in her hair.
I just need fruit on my head.
Oh, yeah, some fruit on your head. You'd be into it.
Esto es muy increíble. Gracias para los.
Wait, Bowers.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but Bowers, when you see like a hot woman dancing wearing fruit on her head, are you torn?
Well, I'm more torn if she has a fruit bikini on, but I understand the point.
Every time Bowers sees a woman with fruit on her head, his instinct is to go down on.
Yeah, that's really what it's. It's yeah. It's oh God.
Just to duck under the fruit.
Yeah. God forbid I get strawberries on my tongue, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
I'll be honest, I don't want to know what you mean.
We're joined by Patrick Yoakley, everybody.
Patrick is
Folkster himself. Great to see you, Patrick.
And
We're
Patrick,
joined by.
Jump back at the Patreon and paid for a whole year. Thank you, brother. We love you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
buddy.
you being here. Thank you for being back.
Patrick.
Missed you.
Good looking out, brother. It means the world to us. It keeps this engine flowing and growing.
How was the
we're
hurricane?
going-
How was the hurricane? Was it cool like a tornado, or were you like, eh?
It fizzled out long before it even got to Florida, so it was just rain.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sounds like the life
That
story
was-
of Donald Trump.
Sounds like sex with
those-
me.
Are those like the open micers of the storm chasing world? They just like chase a little bit of rain. They're not ready for the real storms.
You ain't never
Shots
chased a
fired.
real storm, you fucking piece of
Shot.
shit.
You just go after
Shots
drizzles.
fired, Steve.
You call this rain, you pansies? I can see Yoakley just talking shit to all these hurricane chasers. That's
Yep,
so funny.
Patrick
He's like, you
gets
call this
there.
wind, bitch? I've been in a tornado, motherfucker.
Patrick gets there and be like, "Oh, I thought this was a book show. I didn't realize this was an open mic."
Steve is the verbal equivalent of a storm chaser for a comedian. He seeks out verbal fights, verbal storms. All right, I don't know. Listen, Cassie Nowlin is here, everybody.
Yay!
Happy Cassie. We are
wow.
joined.
She's a little gothed out. I like that. Nice.
Ooh, get it,
very
girl.
nice. And speaking of goth out, we got Tina from New Zealand, everybody. Kind of a colorful goth.
Oh,
Love
there you go. Yeah.
Love this.
Dig that.
Party on the head. Fucking evil in the soul, right? Isn't that how it works? I don't know.
We are joined by one of my favorites, one of my favorite people here. You know her, you love her. She's an all-star here on the VFR. It's Casilivelis Ilivelis.
You almost got it. That was as close as you've ever gotten, I think.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm
two,
trying my
two of
best.
those were the right sounds. They weren't in the right order, but they were the right sounds. So
Thank you so much, Byron Flowers. We are joined by a man with his most realistic egg painting yet. It's Jason Bolish and a cat egg that is beautifully done. Really great work. Very. That's amazing. That must have taken you 15, 20 minutes. We are joined by the black and white version of Aronka Haneke. It's Aronka Dogstuff Haneke. Love that. We are joined, ladies and gentlemen, by the good doctor herself. It's a Bibier, Abby Wright.
is that three separate necklaces, Aranka, or is that one necklace in the back?
Three tiny belts. No, it's one.
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Very cool.
And
Very
it's
cool.
tight.
We're
Well, that's the goal, right?
Okay.
we are also joined by a background of a prison tattooed lady. It's Greg Burnt Out Light of My Soul Jackson. Very neat.
She's not even here, so like the joke is lost. Like
Limo, though. I do love Limo. Is one of my favorites.
I figured
It's also
she was
so-
showing up today.
It's so goth lady to not be here today.
Right. Exactly.
We got Wendy Swerdlow joining us from Audio Purgatory. It's Wendy over there. Hi, Wendy. We are joined by
Much better, Wendy.
we are joined by Curtis
Forest, and it's
Mason.
the same.
Sorry, Steve, I had missed off the beginning of that. So
Oh, I was just saying that my internet in a forest is as good as Wendy's at home.
it's better somehow. We are joined by JP Sleepy Bear Racing coming to us from Alaska. Good to see you, JP. You got that trail going nice and strong. And we are joined by That Is It. That is, according to what I think is the truth, the VFR.
By the way, the reason that I'm
No.
oh,
Hey, yeah, 'cause we started with her kind of accidentally.
We started with her.
Yeah. I think Limo's here.
I think she's
We
gonna
got Steph
say
Andrews. We
hello.
got Finding Limo.
What's up? How's the bassooning going?
I'm tuning so hard. That's how it's going. I just wanted to say hi from the opera.
Oh,
Leedy,
very
look
cool.
what you've missed. Look, I've transformed since sound check.
Yeah,
I
what
even
the
got, I got a nose ring too. It looks like just a jiggly, shiny booger.
Show her Greg. Put
for you
Put
having
Greg-
an
put Greg on the screen too, lady. You got to see that one. Look at
Oh, yeah.
Greg's. Greg talk.
Don't hurt me.
Oh, hang on.
Flip over. You got to see it. It's funny.
Where are you, Greg?
It's as if we haven't done 300 episodes of this.
Yeah, things.
Oh, there he is. I love it. Thank you.
Look at all the tats.
Hey, you cannot tell me that I would not look so hot with all of the tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, badass.
Oh yeah.
If they were all lady doodles too, if you did them all yourself, if they were all your own designs, that would be badass. That would be very cool.
Lady, our
Lady.
first stop on the tour is going to be a tattoo parlor.
There you go.
I support that choice.
Shotgun inside of her wrist. Shotgun inside of her wrist. I want a Bowers on the inside of your wrist. That's all I need.
The very first doodle I do on tour, that's what I tattoo.
Oh, no. We also have 2 great comics.
We also have 2 great comics. Is that the end of the video, front row? Great. All right, we got 2 great comics. Katrina Davis is back. Katrina, how you doing?
Hello. I'm so excited to be here, and I also want Leedy to get a spider web tattooed on her elbow.
She's in. And we also have a first timer, Joe Harman's here. Joe, how you doing, buddy? Good to
Welcome,
see you.
Joe.
Leedy,
Hi.
love you.
I am in an incredible amount of pain.
Oh, well. No? Sorry. Because of the show or just in general, Joe? Is that because of the
I
last
was-
half an hour or was this before?
I was in a car accident that totaled my car about a week and a half ago. The day before I was supposed to leave for Pittsburgh to go do Steel City AF.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
And then did they reckon to you? Was it your fault or their fault?
Wait, I mean that's a typical.
Yes, Steve?
There you go.
That's a typical. Okay, good stuff.
That's a typical.
So, Joe, was it your fault or their fault?
Their fault.
Okay. Well, at least you're not
the,
paying the insurance then. That's good.
Oh, no. I have multiple settlement offers already. But I am covered in bruises. So it's
Well,
it wasn't fun.
That
Joe,
sucks.
we're glad that you're relatively okay, and also we didn't mean to make you feel more pain by having you watch that front row introduction. So we're sorry.
I apologize in advance for everything that happens from here on out.
And guys, it's now been confirmed. Even Steve, when finding himself in nature, still a dick.
Well,
Rachel, anything coming in
I
before we?
will say this also. Oh, just the reason I'm able to have some self-service now is, sometimes you'll be driving along the interstate and you see one of those stupid disguised trees that's
That's a what?
Steve, spoiler, you don't have self-service.
It's a disguised tree. That's what? Is it a cell tower or a cop? I don't know. I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'll tell you, it was a really good joke that didn't happen.
Guys, welcome back.
You know what?
to
I'm
the
doing
new-
I'm doing joke Mad Libs now. Just fill in your
hairline until it
line.
goes
I
to the
promise it was
moon.
better than what was said.
We did have some generals. It was Bunst said, "All hail the Goth Queen."
Nice.
Thank you so much. Tesha said, "Rachel, you look like Death from Neil Gaiman's Sandman comics. She's hot and awesome, and you really dig the character."
Cool.
Yes, look her up. She's dope as fuck.
Oh, look her up. Thank you so much. Let's see. Renee told me that black makes my thong more hidden. It also makes my neck thinner. It looks thinner, doesn't
it's
it?
slimming for sure. I'm like,
Very
man, I did not
slimming.
notice how skinny Rachel's neck was till today.
Thank you so much. Dizzy by Nature says, "What do you call a goth cucumber?" A cactus. Please send me all the goth jokes. I love this. And then Alexander Breyer says, "Zara, while Ben is this high, can you try and explain the Great Emu War to him?"
Yeah, let's not.
Is that a
I'm
dumb
just high. I'm high enough to still be thinking about that cucumber as a cactus joke. I was like, that's not how plants work. We don't have the technology.
It just looks the same, but it's prickly, I think is the joke.
I know, but I'm high.
You're not special.
And I'm so stoned, I just way prematurely bit into this very hard lollipop right now and ate half of it before it's time.
Is it a Smarties?
I don't even know what kind it is.
I remember those from when I was a kid. Yeah, you don't bite into those, Ben. Aren't you the guy that's already broken 2 teeth during the pandemic biting shit you shouldn't have? Like, what is happening?
No. That looks like a Smarties one. You're supposed to bite the Smarties suckers.
But wait, why is it long way like that? Like the Space Needle? Like it looks
Because
like
it's a Smarties.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an aspirational.
I don't get it.
We had two more things. Winkleplex, or 3 more things. Winkleplex said, I can't watch the show today. I just wanted to say hi. And also, Steve, it was nice meeting you last night. Have a great day.
Yeah, Winkleplex came to the show last night. We needed a last minute venue for the show, so we're like, is the Winkleplex available?
8 screens.
Cam sent me a goth joke. Thank you for following instructions. What do you call a goth prostitute?
Oh, a gothitude?
Edgar Allan Poe.
That one's good. I like that one.
And then
I am raving about that joke.
Hey.
Nevermore.
Oh,
And then we
Steve.
had a preset tip for Joe from Callie. She said, Joe, I can't make the show today, but thank you for being an awesome ambassador for our community.
Oh, of course.
Very cute.
Very cool.
Love
Are we
it.
caught up, Rach?
We're caught up.
I only saw the top half of Joe's shirt before, and I thought he was just like letting people know he wasn't an asshole. I was like, fair enough.
Great shirt.
Says,
Is
I'm
that
not
your
an asshole.
shirt, Joe?
Go ahead in front of me. You're fine. That's what the rest of that shirt's supposed to say.
I have a shirt that says I'm not an asshole, I'm a dick.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, yours says, I'm not an asshole. Ha, 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 ha. That's what it is.
Mine says I'm not an asshole, and then it's written in sarcasm.
It's in italics. Anyway.
Steve's serenity prayer is, Lord, let me be a dick and not an asshole, and to have the grace to know the difference.
I love it. All right, are we ready? Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Coming up next, it's our favorite Katrina Davis, everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm really excited about this show because the theme made me think of something that I'm going to tell you in a second. But I did move recently. So I just like reevaluated everything in my life. Just like nothing that doesn't matter is not around me right now. Like everything that could possibly go it's just really great to Oregon Trail your life every couple of years and just be like, what is not gonna make the cut? Like I know that term throw the baby out with the bathwater is from when we used to throw trash out the window and like forget there was a baby in the bath. But part of me thinks that person was just on their last day of moving somewhere, going through cores that they don't know what they went to. And someone was like, hey, there's a baby in the bath in here. And they were like, what? And they were like, a baby. And I was like, we'll get a new one when we get there. Like, no one cared. Just like super burnt out. I moved. It's really fun to just have like, I haven't had a bedroom in like 5 years. I just needed a wall between me and where my cat shits really. That was just like, that was just really what I was after. I don't know if anybody else has ever tried to get dick down in the same room that a cat is shitting in. But it's not fun. to just like the fear that used to go into my heart when I would be going down on a dude and hear the of him scratching in his litter. Like, why would you do that right now? I'm exclusively breathing through my nose. It's so rude. So in light of the theme of the show, I want to tell you guys a goth story from my childhood because I was in love with this goth kid at my dance studio named Dax. He was beautiful, literally looked like he was like a slightly more effeminate version of Edward from Twilight, and like had longer hair, just like wore black every day and had perfect milky white skin. And I was just like, I'm gonna marry this man. Also very gay. I didn't know that at the time. But like I was in love with this guy and all my friends knew it and they all were like, that kid's weird. He's a witch. Like, I can't believe you like the weird goth kid. And I was like, I'm literally going to have his children. So I went on family vacation and I came back and they had like written a fake love note from him and like put it in my dance locker. And so I started reading it and I was like, what is happening? And like part of me was like, this is too good to be true. But I was also like, shut up. Oh my God. And so I'm reading it and I realized that they're all looking over at me and laughing. And so I like small nerd kid raged out and like yoked up this girl against the lockers that was way bigger than me. It was pretty cool. And then I got in trouble and I had to like go to the back dance room and like sit by myself and cry. And Dax somehow heard what happened. They probably told him like a very dramatized version of it. And he came to the back and was like, what happened? And I basically was like, I'm in love with you and they made fun of me and I hate myself and like this is gonna suck. Like I basically wanted to bury myself alive and I couldn't. So they all thought that he was like super goth. Like they were terrified of him and I was in love with him. So later on, I'm sitting at the like lunch tables where we do our homework and they're all like all these like kids that like pranked me are sitting at this other table and Dax comes walking slowly past me, may have been floating, and he just walks up to the biggest girl and slowly picks a hair out of her head and walks away. And she's like, what the fuck is he gonna do with that hair? Did you guys see what he did? Oh my God. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is he gonna do? And he just looked at me as he walked past my table and winked. Like, he was just playing on the small town minds of all the kids. So goth kids rule. That was just a story that I wanted to tell. What's something that I had on here that's like a thing? I went to go visit home. And anyone else that was like born in a big town, I feel like I want to know if other people have this where like all of your childhood memories are riddled with like intense city trauma. Like we were driving around Baltimore and my dad would be like, oh my gosh, that's the CVS they burned down when George Floyd got murdered. And then he would be like, oh, I used to go to that bud stop all the time. A guy got shot there like 20 years ago. And then he would be like, oh, do you want to go to the townhouse where you learned how to walk? And I was like, I guess. It was really stressful. Lots of up and downs. But yeah, no, that feels good. I love you all. Bye.
Katrina Davis, everybody. Katrina Davis. Tip jar is open. Top part of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at stscshow.com. Of course, super chat on the YouTube. Do all that stuff. By the way, Katrina, that city trauma thing very, very much rings home to me because I grew up in New York in the 80s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So there are definitely times where where just things flash back to me where I'm just like, oh, this is the part of Central Park that someone got kidnapped and killed. And I'm like, oh, but now it's a meadow and it's really nice. So it's not.
You're like, they found her jogging sneaker right over there.
Absolutely. There's so much of that shit where like I don't even think about that. And also because, Donald Trump was there too. So I have memories of Trump being an asshole from when I was 9.
Katrina, I took away from the goth kid story. I didn't think that he winked at you saying, I'm not going to do anything. I thought that wink was like, I'm about to turn this bitch into a rabbit. Like, I think that's what he
You know what? I never saw her at dance after that day.
By the way, Katrina, I would have figured you would have known it wasn't Dax immediately because the letter wasn't written in blood.
It was, my heart was trying to make it true. I should have known when all of the eyes were dotted with hearts. Like, I should have known.
She didn't come to a class again, but she is now hopping around in Steve's meadow.
Yeah, there is nothing better though, Katrina. That's why I do actually like moving, because you get to evaluate everything in your life and throw it all. There's nothing better than throwing out a bunch of shit you didn't need. Like, you just feel so light the next day. It's unbelievable.
The last load that I had in my car, I was walking back to my apartment and I like kind of forgot to lock my car. And I was like, you know what? If I went back and my car was empty, it would be fine.
Right.
You'd be doing me a favor by robbing me at this point. I don't.
I also like the idea that like they didn't bring the baby with the bathwater because they're just like, we don't have a baby size box.
Can it fit with the glasses? If it can't, we're not bringing it. I'm done.
Yeah, we're out of bubble wrap. I mean, it's just gonna get damaged on the way. So like, what's the point?
We were moving
also,
a buddy.
Who's throwing out their bathwater, huh? Am I right?
It's collector's bathwater. It's gonna be worth something someday. We have
an auction today.
It's Ben's bathwater.
Between the sunglasses and the bathwater, Ben's looking a little cult leaderish today. I don't know.
Not all cults are bad. Anyway, at least there could be a good one. No, I had a buddy. We helped him move one time, and I opened up, like, he's like, oh, check to see if there's anything in the fridge. And I opened up his freezer, and it's just full of garbage. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, well, you don't want to put chicken bones in the garbage because they're gonna smell, and you just put them in the freezer. I'm like, no one's ever done. What are you talking about? Freezer trash? He's like, yeah, I just put it in the freezer.
By the way, Bowers, I haven't gotten to it yet, but I know that somewhere there's a joke about the Indianapolis Colts, and I don't know what the joke is.
That's what we're gonna call them, baby. The Indianapolis Colts. Here we go.
I mean, listen,
something in there.
I've never put trash in the freezer, but it's a good idea.
I've literally moved twice in my life because I didn't want to clean my bathroom. Like, it got to the point where I'm like, let's just move, and then we did.
Yeah, you haven't heard of freezer trash?
No, I never heard of freezer trash. I know
that would be a step up for you.
You'd think I'd have heard of freezer trash after that, but I hadn't. So
Bowers, that's so scary that you've left 2 bathrooms so dirty you were ready to just abandon a deposit. Like, that's pretty intense.
I don't get deposits back. I've never sold Katrina, I've never sold a car. Okay, like the only thing that anybody's ever got any use out of it when I was done with my 2 wives. Like, literally every time I'm done with something, it's over.
And even that, they kept part of the deposit.
All right, I got some money for you.
Never gonna get back.
Freezer trash is what they call it when Bowers goes to the sperm bank to make a donation.
All right, Katrina, so Shannon Burke tipped each comic $10 and said, try not to be jealous of me, but I have a 4-H talent show, hence my absence.
She's on a 4-H talent show, that's why she's not here.
Wait, 4-H, is that like hog tying talent show? What do you do at a 4-H talent show?
No, it's like dressage and horse stuff, right?
It could be. I mean, it also could be it's 4-H is also a high school club, so she might be going to a talent show that her kid or nephew's in. They were watching them like just dance or whatever. It doesn't have to be. It could be like they're showing pigs and stuff, but that's more state fair stuff.
Fair enough.
That makes sense.
That shit doesn't happen in the summer. That's not what. That doesn't happen in July. That's more of an August thing, I think.
I would just like to really quickly debut a new impression for everybody. This is my impression of a Pez dispenser.
I'm gonna vomit.
Okay, I take it back. Ben's higher than me.
Was that a filter, Ben, or was that in real life? Because that looked like a filter. It was so good. Anyway, what else we got?
I don't know it. I don't know anymore.
By the way, I don't know if you guys can hear me now because my service isn't great. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, good. So 4-H, that's the Indianapolis Colts. Okay, let's move on.
I actually did get so one time there was a school in California that had all this anti-gang money left, and they hired me to like go to these elementary schools and like I was just a motivational speaker. I didn't have to talk about gangs, but that's where the money came from. So all the principals, because the superintendent paid for it, all the principals thought I was a gang speaker, and I like would show up and I'm like, no, I'm from Indiana. The only gang we ever had was 4-H, and I wasn't in it. So we don't have any gang stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like Midwest side.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Ron Gould tipped you and said, as always, shut up. Oh my God. Great stuff.
Yay. Thanks, Ron. You shut up.
We also had Front Row Steve sent you $10 and said to upgrade to the next level of kitty pooper scoopers.
Yay.
Technics tipped and said, Katrina, Queen asks, she receives. What the fuck is this? Lorem ipsum dollar sit amit.
What is
it? Hector. What is this? No.
It's a spell. Don't say it. This is a witch's spell. You're going to turn one of us into a newt. Don't say this out loud.
One. Is it Ben? Can I say it?
No, I don't turn into a rabbit.
I don't want to turn anybody into a rabbit, but Technics, you're not getting the finger yet. Dizzy by Nature tipped and said, so what did you learn about scissors and sockets?
Wait, what?
Is that your? Wait, I think she's making fun of your hair that you put a light.
Oh, that was for me. Sorry, Katrina. I don't pre-read things. I just put them in categories and hope that that's where they belong. I do know that Zara Bending tipped you and said, fuck Team Edward and Jacob. We're Team Katrina.
Hi, Zara. I love you.
Hey, girl.
Andrea tipped and said, try leaving a sock on the doorknob for Abner. Maybe he can hold it for a minute for fuck's sake.
You want a cat to shit in a sock? That seems intense.
That is not what the sock is for.
If you could teach your cat to shit in a sock, that'd be amazing.
Let's see. We also had Christine tip you $15 and said, in stone solidarity.
You.
We had a lot more come in. So let's see. Dana sent you $50 and said, congrats on the new digs. Goth heartbreak is real. Goth revenge is better.
Yes. Hi, Dana. I love you.
And my Venmo is acting up. So let's see. We also had Miley tip you and said, I now love Dax.
Yeah. I wonder where he is all the time. I'm sure he's great.
Dax is actually now an accountant.
No! Oh my gosh! I feel like he should be.
I thought you were talking about Dax Shepard, the guy from Punk'd. I didn't know that's. Okay, it's a different
Armchair
Dax.
expert.
No. This Dax was honestly kind of hotter than Dax Shepard, but had also like Dax Shepard build, but not so zany.
Are you still into Dax? Is that what I'm picking up on?
He's not interested in.
Are you not into Dax?
Orientation.
Really?
This was a part of my my junior high life where I was just like crushing real hard on some gay dudes and just not knowing it and being like, I love you, and then being like, oh no, wrong vibes that I'm picking up.
Is that better or worse than being in love with lesbians?
I think what's worse, Joe, is when a woman tells you she's a lesbian because you like her. That's the worst part. That's
Joe, I think this is part of why we're comics, maybe.
Let's
There's
see.
a lot of reasons for that.
Frankie Engels tipped.
I just went through like a dark visualization tunnel during the last 2 seconds. You're like, that's why we're a comic, and I was like, there's so many reasons.
Ben, our sound is coming through your system a little bit, so I'd suggest headphones maybe.
Okay, I'll try that.
Frankie Engels tipped and said, breathing through your nose exclusively. And then, let's see, Catherine Howard sent you $10 and said, awesome set. We had Patrick send you $50 and said, I love the goth story.
Patrick,
Goth story.
hello.
Patrick, hello.
Oh, whoa, it doubled.
It did, right? Cass tipped and said, I grew up in Chicago. Whenever someone from outside Chicago asks to tell them about tourist attractions, I immediately tell them about the murder castle owned by H.H. Holmes, America's first documented serial killer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that guy was crazy. He used to stick needles in his dick. I thought she was just gonna end that tip with "I'm from Chicago."
Here's $10. I'm from Chicago.
Get it? No, I was like, yeah, no, that's all you had to say.
We live fast and pay hard, kid.
Tesha tipped you and said, goth girls are hot. It's all the patent leather.
Thank you.
Anna Hood tipped and said to buy a new baby or at least a box one would fit in.
Thank you.
Does anybody know what patent leather even means? What's the patent part mean? No one knows.
Huh? No, it's a specific kind of leather.
Taylor, that's so exacerbated by Ben's high brain. I don't know. I'll figure it out. God.
I like the idea of Ben being like, I don't know, so no one knows.
Well, Steve, what is the patent and patent leather for? I thought it was patent, not patent.
Wasn't
but that's
it about? Sorry.
Steve?
It's leather that is coated. You're not I think it's for waterproof.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. so they got a patent for that coating. Is that what they're saying? That's why it's patented leather.
No. General Patent created it.
Oh, cool. All right, sweet. So that's why we won World War II. Is that what? That's what it was. General Patton created this leather that helped us win World War II, just like James Salisbury won the Civil War. Awesome. Anyway, go back to.
So it's made for rain in war and also in Vogue videos. I like
So it is patent leather. Wow.
Wow, real original. Whoever that.
I consider that a vindication.
That's like the equivalent of comedian Ron something on Facebook. When you're patent leather, you're just saying what you are right in the title. I like it.
It was some guy, and he was like, "Why didn't you name it?"
Yeah, it's actually it's not quite as.
This could be Roger Leather, God damn it! But no, it's patent leather. Fucking idiot.
Katrina, what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying that guy totally missed out on naming it after himself because he went so literal.
But, I mean, he might not have wanted to, considering I imagine waterproof leather is mostly used for leather daddies. Not that there's anything wrong with having your name attached to that, but...
Leather daddies is a great term.
Put on your Rogers. We're gonna fuck. Like, no, we don't want to call these Rogers anymore. This is weird. Patent leather. Call it patent leather.
Put on your leather outfit. We're gonna fuck. Wait.
Oh
what
my
kind
gosh.
of leather? Is
like,
there a patent?
Roger, like the gimp suit, and he's just like, I hate my life.
Is that why they call it getting Rogered? Anyway, what else we got?
All right, we've got 11 generals that have come in.
Wow.
Andrea says, you remember when Steve had that joke that went a priest, a blank, walk into a blank, and blank with a finger in her blank, and then they're all like, what? And blank 2 times and blank. Oh my God, it was so funny.
That's my best joke.
I'm gonna need a proper noun. Does
anybody have an adjective?
I think 7 of those must be butt.
I'm gonna need a name, and it's Roger. The name I'm gonna need is Roger.
Part of the body. Zara said that she's gonna post an excerpt of her lecture on executive power on the Emu War to the group page today. Thanks, Zara. Tam Brown said theoretically a goat can get impregnated by a moth. Scientists have never attempted the experiment, however, as they don't want to create more goth kids.
Damn, I'm kicking you out of the show.
No.
Hey, by the way, there's nothing more goth than a joke everyone hates. That's fucking great.
They have my respect and disdain simultaneously.
Yep.
Tim also then said, Goth Queen as requested, Semper Fi. And then, okay. There's my black. It's Sharpie.
Nice.
Oh, it's just the one.
Oh, no
it's
way.
just
I
the
tried
one
to take it
nail.
off.
You just Sharpied the middle finger is great. I love that too. That's an awesome touch.
That was a razor. It was good. Let's see. We also had Cass, just to see Rachel flip off the camera. So there you go, Cass. But I love you. I didn't want to do that to you. Randy Longmire, Rachel, way to be the only one to commit to today's theme. How goth of you. Technics, what do you call goth Rachel? The Night Queen?
There you go.
Greg Murphy, you're so great, Rachel. You make the world a better place just by being in it. And that's for you, because you're being sarcastic.
Is it, by the way, Rach, is this your Frankenfurter costume from when you go to see the
That's a great
movie?
idea. It's not Ben, but
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Rocky
maybe it
Horror.
will be.
I
Yeah.
love that show.
It's so good.
We're also eating
but
about 2 pounds of candy in the last 15 minutes.
Sure,
I
it was
believe
candy.
it.
I believe it.
I mean, it's not an abnormal day for you, though, is it?
No, but I mean, it's a little high or more. Never mind.
By the
let's
way,
see.
if you guys can hear me, I just want to throw this in. We are driving through Tule Lake, California, and there's a big sign that says, "Welcome to Tule Lake, home of the honkers." And I don't know what that means, and I don't want to find out.
Or do you?
Two Lake Honkers. No, their mascot of the high school is the geese. They're honkers, and it's the
Well,
two lakes. and they have a lot of
probably,
geese.
but the sign also said population 1,000, which means a significant percentage of this place are honkers.
Or perhaps, I mean, you know what I recommend, Steve, is just when driving through there, just really go delicate. Don't be at all aggressive.
Bowers was dead right. Their mascot is the geese.
Yeah, see?
Not people honking their horns.
We
aggressive
actually,
driving.
we actually just drove by. We drove by the high school. Point of clarification: we drove by the high school. It's a giant pair of boobs. It's not geese.
Steve, in general, if you have 1,000 people, you will have 1,000 honkers. Generally, that's how it works on average.
All right, let's finish these up so we can get to Joe. Marielle said, Rachel, show us how you really feel. Bun said, I thought the Indianapolis cult was Christianity.
Ha, boom.
And then Brad Clark says, why will an emo pig never be bullied? Because Batman has sworn to protect Gotham.
Oh.
That's it.
I mean, I hate it less.
I love them. Keep sending them.
Disdain and respect.
Yes.
What a great intro for our new comic, everybody. It's Joe Harman, everybody. Woo!
Hey, good to see ya. I'm going to let you know right off the top, if you didn't already figure out, I am autistic. You might notice that I didn't say on the spectrum or an adult with autism to use person-first language so as not to make autism my primary identifier. It confuses me why people think it would be considered offensive to acknowledge that they need to approach our social interactions with sensitivity. For the record, my primary identifier is Muppet Enthusiast, and I'd thank you to remember that. I'm very happy to be distracted with doing this right now. Like I said, it's been a rough couple of weeks since I was in an accident that totaled my car literally 6 hours before I was supposed to leave on a cross-country road trip to pursue comedy full-time in Pittsburgh. No cuts or broken bones, but I sustained some gnarly bruises that are currently green. And making me look like Bruce Banner in a very slow hulkification process. Which makes extra sense because the stress and trauma has triggered what are known as autistic meltdowns, which include physically dangerous thrashing and compulsively hitting my sore spots against my will. I'm bruised, Banner. Like me when I'm cranky. If you make me cranky, I'll beat the crap out of myself because it hurts to even just calmly lay down in my bed, and I don't know how to solve that problem, so autism, take the wheel. I've been recovering, so it's been a lot of staying home and avoiding activities, which I've had a lot of practice with for some reason. But I was supposed to be on a road trip, and I wanted to see some sights, damn it. So I did the only logical thing I could. I put on my Oculus Quest VR headset and watched virtual reality tours of famous aquariums. I wrote down some thoughts, which I have right here on this Word document I'm pretending I'm not already reading from. Number one, I was not aware just how big stingrays can get and am infinitely more terrified of them now that I am. Number two, sea turtles always look like they are giving you a look, but never a good one. Number three, I looked it up. Stingrays can grow up to 16.5 feet long. That's way too big for what's essentially a living rubber sheet with a sword. Number four, there are quite a few VR YouTube guides just brashly walking by no video recording signs at these aquariums. Sir, I'm viewing this from well above your shoulder. I'm pretty sure someone is going to stop you when they see a 360-degree camera 7 feet in the air. Number five, holy crap, we can't be sure how big stingrays get because the biggest ones are usually found by standard fishing boats not equipped to measure something that fucking big. It's been suggested as large as 1,300 pounds, which again is just way too big for the world's worst weighted blanket. Number six, I don't have a Steve Irwin button here. I'm sorry, I respect the man too much. Rest in peace, buddy. To be honest, I actually have two VR rigs, both an Oculus Quest and PlayStation VR. Please don't think that's impressive, not that you have any reason to. I upgraded to the Oculus Quest to help me work out when I was at home, and I lost over 100 pounds during quarantine.
Wow.
And then I was going to sell the PlayStation VR, but realized I could use that to play regular PS4 games on a virtual big screen while in my underwear and on my bed in weird positions. Suddenly, these two systems are not so redundant. This feature is also very handy, pay attention, Ben and Katrina, for getting super fucking baked and watching Fantasia with 3D sound. 20, and I had priorities to consider. But I got things, guys.
Joe Harman, everybody.
Joe Harman. If I'm coming through, I'll say it. Joe Harman. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course, super chat on the YouTube. And by the way, this community is so amazing that when they found out Joe was going to be on the show, they went out and found his GoFundMe for Steel City and funded it. So as of showtime, his GoFundMe was funded because this community is fucking great. So thanks for doing that, guys.
Wow. Nice, yeah. Very
Like
cool.
in a span of like 5 hours, like it was just done. It was just closed out. It was incredible. Thank you so much. I am very touched.
Very cool.
Yeah, of course, that GoFundMe was launched before the car accident, so now there's going to be a new one.
Well, I've got multiple offers now, and like I don't know, like, oh, we've got this for your car, which very clearly Kelly Blue Book, it starts turning into red on the speedometer. We'll call it here, and then just a number. Oh, pain and suffering. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to measure that, and I can't trust you to know how much I'm pain and suffering. So
generally, it's 3 times whatever your medical bills were. So if you don't really have any medical bill, but like so that's generally pain and suffering is that's the basis they use generally. So
good to know.
Bowers has been sued for pain and suffering a lot. So
it's really hard to demonstrate emotional suffering, but they've done it twice. It's been amazing.
They're used to just throwing out these cases because they get them by the tens of people leaving Bowers shows.
It's called PTSD.
It's actually a class action.
Hey guys, your quick cameo from Ben Morrison.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, hey, what's up, Ben Morrison?
Oh, yeah, Ben Morrison, you're at 10.
Light! I said light, goddammit!
Light, Ben, light. Light. Ben,
There's
we're giving
Ben
you the light.
Morrison, everybody.
You've done 10 minutes already, Ben.
That's enough of that.
Good to see you,
Ben
buddy.
Morrison, everybody.
Ben Morrison, everybody. Good to
Yay.
see you. All right, Rach, we got some tips coming in. What's rolling?
Yes, we do. So we've got, Joe, Mary L sent you $10 and said, great set. I'd send Bert and Ernie over to you if Steven didn't have them locked up in the car that he's in.
By the way, you guys, the reason Rachel wanted to move on from that quickly, just so you guys know, in high school, Morrison was known as Dax.
It was. It's a tender spot for me.
I've got plenty of Sesame Street. I've got.
Oh, so you're Big
You know I'm
Bird.
representing. Yeah. Please. I've got everything, baby.
Can you do the voice of Kermit?
Oh, are you ready? You ready for this? I won't even move my lips. Are you ready? Hello, Kermit the Frog here.
Leather prick.
That was amazing.
What a great joke that was.
I was really looking forward to it, but then I wasn't.
I thought he did it dead on.
gotta-
He's a good ventriloquist. Holy shit, that's awesome.
And the puppet can say whatever you want, Rachel.
Ben is really good with that. Let's see. Technics tipped you and said, to the Muppet enthusiast in charge, Joe, thanks and good luck recovering quickly. Hopefully you can be at Steel City AF soon, Mr. Bruised Banner.
My current plan is to take off tomorrow to take advantage of the rental as much as I can. So I might not get there quickly, but I'm leaving soon.
Well, I don't know if you know this, Joe, but rental cars drive the same speed as regular cars, so you should get there at the normal speed. It should.
I just love his Ferris Bueller mentality. He believes he has to take a rental car and just take it for loops and shit.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I know that you're coming to Pittsburgh from Kansas City, and I've been to some of the places in between. You'll get here pretty quickly.
I tried to plan a road trip, and then like Google and Airbnb are like, "Are you sure?" There's Indianapolis, and then that's it. What do you want from us? We've got nothing. It's Illinois. What did you expect?
Yeah, as someone, Joe, as someone recently who had a show in Kansas City and was returning home to Pittsburgh, and I figured, hey, it's about 12 hours. Let me see what's the halfway point. And we ended up doing a show in Fort Wayne. And I really recommend you going quickly.
Hey, Fort Wayne's a piece of trash.
Good point. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, Fort Wayne in the winter, you know what they call Fort Wayne? Freezer trash.
Boom. And that's why we read the script, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Rach, what else we got coming?
I'm not saying they have an infrastructure problem in Fort Wayne, but it's a literal fort. Some kids did it in their living room.
Yeah, it's mostly couch cushions. If you get to Fort Wayne, it's mostly couch cushions. All right, Rach, catch us.
It isn't mostly couch cushions, but there are a whole lot of bed sheets.
Oh, well, now, just as clothes. That's different. That's not the fort. Anyway.
All right, let's see. Chili Dog sent each comic $10, so thank you for that. Front Row Steve sent you $10 and said, because anyone who identifies with Muppets is family, please come back to SDSC soon.
Of course.
Yep.
So sweet. Let's see. Zara Tipton said, you may not have a Steve Irwin button, but I got you covered with a Steve Irwin shirt, Joe. You are loved, and we love Rays on this show.
Hey, no disrespect to the noble stingrays. I am just terrified of them now, and I have good reason.
Yeah. Every time they come close to him, he just goes, "Shut up, Ray."
In your defense, though, and not to make fun of Steve Irwin, obviously, but that dude was good at fucking every animal, and he got killed. Like, that's seriously.
Whoa! He was good at doing what?
Animal.
He did not fuck the animals.
He was fucking the animals, right? Like, he was fucking those alligators for sure.
Nope,
you don't pull an alligator around by its tail like that and not put your dick in it. Jesus Christ. That's why the stingray killed him, I'm imagining, right?
And we wonder why Bowers doesn't have merch.
Get my I fucked the Stingray t-shirt in the bag after the show. I don't know if you guys did know this though. Steve Irwin's last words from what I heard were "Shut up, Ray."
Let's see. We also had Brad Clark send $20 for each comic. Thank you, Brad.
Nice.
Thank you.
There was, let's see, Anna Hood tipped you $10 and said, "Best of luck in Pittsburgh."
Nice.
Thank you.
Cass tipped and said, "Do you ever fuck with people if they get awkward after you tell them that you're autistic?"
Oh, I have learned to hold it back, but usually when I hear other people's stories, I coached a guy through getting a diagnosis, and his evaluator, the person who was supposed to know everything about all of these disorders, told him, "Well, I know you're looking for an autism diagnosis, but you told me that you did improv, and autistics don't have the capacity to understand humor. So I'm going to say just ADHD." And he told me that, and I blacked out. Like the only memory I have of my response was in the text that went just feet on my phone of just, "I'm going to report this motherfucker. We're going to find them. I'm going to," and then I'm like, "I'm just going to chill, and I am going to make fun of these assholes on stage." That's the only thing I can do.
Joe, by the way, I really do enjoy that you told him you did improv, and he was like, "No, but."
And everybody knows it's vegans that don't have a sense of humor, not autistics. That's crazy.
Bowers, vegans have a great sense of humor. They're just very tired.
I'm kidding. I'm sure there's vegans with senses of humor too. If there's any vegans out there, look at Steve.
What's a vegan's favorite comedy special?
Oh God.
What's that?
Eddie Murphy's Raw.
I was actually gonna assume it was Eddie Murphy's.
I love the double joke there of Katrina delivering that so goth.
What were you saying, Steve?
I actually thought that it was because of how lightheaded they were that it was Eddie Murphy's Delirious, but sure.
I like it.
I used to have a joke about vegans. Or about vegetarians in general, they want to be into stuff. They just don't have the energy to they can barely clap. They can just barely. I've been vegan. I love that stuff, but I also can make fun of it.
See, I'm a meatitarian, so I hate them. I'm anti-vegetarian all the way. If it didn't have a face, I don't eat it. That's how it works.
Bowers actually eats vegans.
I mean, if they let me. I mean, it's got to be consensual.
Just exclusively eats the living. That's pretty goth. Now that I think about it.
By the way, guys, I'm running into some bad cell service again, so I'm gonna jump off. You guys were wonderful. I hope you can even hear this.
You're
Bye,
good.
everybody. We'll see you again soon. Joe, welcome to the show. You fit in great.
Yay, Joe.
Hey,
thank you.
We should have done a drinking game every time Steve said, "I don't know if you can hear me or not."
Right? That would have been good. Steve,
Well,
you gotta
that
have. You gotta have Brett do his Andrew Rivers impression. He did it to me yesterday. Asked us, "Is this anything?" And it's very funny. Just don't do it right now.
Brett.
Just say it.
Okay. All right. I'll have him
Just
do
have him do
another
it for you.
time.
It's funny.
Anyway. All right, will do. Thanks,
Like to
guys,
hear it?
and I'll see you another time.
All right. See you guys.
Okay, bye.
Oh, one more thing.
Okay, bye. Big faker.
I love
Got
that,
me
that,
for like 2 Mississippis of that.
Yeah, we got for just a second there. That's not cool.
I love also that Steve left at his best internet moment of the entire episode.
Sounded great.
You can finally hear me for me to say goodbye. So goodbye. All right. Cool. We caught up, Rach.
No. Sig Sheza tipped and said, "Joe, I want a shirt like yours. I need that shirt, although sometimes I'm just a beep because humans suck."
They're not exclusive. I just happen to only identify as one. You can be both. You are encouraged to be both, especially when someone else is being an asshole and you're following their structure. That's what autistics do.
That's what anybody with good sense does. Somebody's a dick to me, I'm a dick right back.
Again, another point that you're clearly can do improv. Like what? Who is this guy?
Just no one's ever been a dick to me. Is that a difference? What's going on? Like I
Because you're a dick to them, right?
No, I don't. I've just literally never thought anybody was. I've never been disrespected. I mean, I'm sure I have. It just never occurred to me. You know what I mean? Like it's just not something I think about.
Maybe you just don't get it, you dumb fuck.
Thank you, Ben. See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Pam Brown tipped you, Joe, and said for some arnica gel for bruised banner. Great set.
Nice.
Thank you. That was I had disdain and respect for myself with bruised banner.
And then Tasha tipped you and said, Muppet enthusiast, yeah, you belong here. Welcome to the crazy. One of us, one of us, one of us.
Nice.
I'm trying to put a lip ring in, and it's... Did I fuck up the lipstick? Yeah, I did. Cool.
Look, I apologize for this joke in advance, but why did they keep tipping him? Don't you think he'd rather sit straight up?
How did it take you 280 episodes to think of that joke? Like that should have been a joke day 2, Ben. I mean, Jesus.
All right, a couple generals, and we're ready for the game. Tam Brown said...
They're not saying Ben, they're saying boo. They're saying boo. It's not Ben that you're hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, I said blue lanes.
Let's see. Tam Brown said you didn't. I didn't specify good goth jokes. I'll take them all. I like all of them. And then, if you didn't get a chance to watch the live stream, of Bowers and Nemila's roast battle last night, you really missed out. It was fucking amazing. I'm sorry I didn't show up. I had anxiety last night. How was it, Bowers?
It was super great. Actually, thank you all the guys, all the people that came out. Selling tickets was good. They basically said anytime we want to do roast battle, we can individually or separately. So I pitched me and Ben might do it here coming up. They'd love to have Ben. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to just have my fun comic friends and just battle them, but like not be part of like the hierarchy and get points and all that shit.
Katrina, do you roast?
Not anymore. I was
come back.
Like, not like on purpose. I just haven't in a while because I get real obsessive about writing for it. But
it's very intense. You have to write jokes for like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Well, the joke that did the best, I wrote in the shower yesterday, an hour before the show, and it was just I was battling Niemiller, and it was if I had to describe Niemiller, it'd be 2 words: hand some. That joke fucking blew up the whole goddamn room.
Nice job.
Because he doesn't have hands, Katrina. I don't know if you know Ryan Niemiller, but he doesn't have hands, so that's he has a bird factory. He doesn't have hands, so it was pretty good.
Sick burn, she said.
But yeah, so it went great, and we're gonna battle more people, and it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna try to battle a bunch of the SDSC comics and just a lot of our friends, and it's gonna be cool.
This is the new segment we're doing on the show. Bowers tells roast jokes about people who aren't here. And next.
We're ready for the game, everybody.
We're ready for the game. Let's do it.
The game today is goth pickup lines. If you're in our video front row, raise your hand and I will call on you. These are the unpaid entries that I liked. Randy Longmire had, hey, can you help me put on my guy liner?
Haha, nice.
Alexander Breyer, is the cross necklace because of daddy issues or for your devil seance? And then Grimbeard, roses are black, violets are black, everything's black, we're all gonna die. Do you want to make out while we wait? All right, so Joe, starting with our video front row, these are the ones that we're gonna vote on, so just remember your favorite one.
Okay.
So Zara, go ahead.
It feels weird doing this in a Steve Irwin memorial shirt, but let's go. Okay. I asked a Ouija board and it said that you'd be my future. Want to be my seance? Also, no fronting. I want you to grind down on me harder than the usual existential dread of just living.
Abby.
What was that noise?
That left Rachel breathless.
Holy cow.
Hell yeah, girl.
Super cow. I love it.
Oh yeah, if you have shitty doodles.
I have no doodles. Without you, my lonely heart is as black as my eye makeup. And Want to come over and I'll show you a miserable time?
I love it. Greg, burnt out light of my soul.
Oh God.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. I too am strange and unusual. Can I come in your dark place? So, that was a bad one. This one's a little bit better. You want to go out or not? Whatever.
Ehrlich.
Hello, so I have a shitty doodle that I think is only going to make sense to people who are in the Zoom. So that's Sonny attacking Steve for blaming Sonny for everything. And so Sonny is saying, "You will die." You can tell it's Steve because of the fingers.
I'm in the Zoom and I don't get it.
What's that baby?
This was like a sound check joke.
Yeah.
Sound check joke. I love it.
Yes. But I'm sure everyone who wasn't in soundcheck can imagine why Sonny would want to kill Steve. And then the pickup line is, "Hi, I'm Sean. Do you want to go somewhere and get some vermouth?"
Who's
You don't have to leave me up this long, please.
Sit in it, goddammit.
JP.
All right, I don't have any pickup lines, but I got a couple of doodles. I got hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Oh,
Nice. That's fantastic.
And then I got time to T-square a mana ray.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my God, that poor stingray. Also, there's not even a hole on that side. Jesus Christ, Bowers.
Oh, you gotta lick
It's
it. In the
just
hole
grinding.
Open. You gotta lick
It's
it. Right in the
grinding,
hole
yeah.
open.
It's just grinding.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like breaking into a slippery pancake. It ain't that hard.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Braga, help.
A slippery pancake.
Okay, I have some doodle too. So
Doodles.
doodles. You look high. You look depressed. Sorry, Rachel.
That drawing of Rachel kind of looks like Cynthia from Rugrats.
Oh.
But I'm higher.
Oh,
Katrina.
The marijuana leaf eyes. That's beautiful.
it's perfect.
Don't fuck with prison leaders.
Oh shit. That's hardcore.
The teardrop tattoo. That's awesome. Teardrop.
A very slow healthification. Give me 3 days. Yeah, Dax was his name. What he did with the hair.
Dax.
I forgot which city it was, but Steve, like, no.
Nice little card too. It's like from the Jetsons.
Those are so good.
Those are very good.
Nice for whoever did that noise was great.
Okay, I will destroy everything with my pickup lines. First one is okay. Okay, you can leave the makeup on, but the rest has to go. And I'm a vampire. Do you have something I could suck on? I'm gonna.
Boom! I like
Nice. Steph.
Hey, you want to blow this group and go hide in a dark corner? And I'm normally completely dead everywhere, but you've made something come alive in my pants.
Oh my God.
And this is my shitty doodle. This is Revenge, part 1. So I broke into his car last night.
And you put a bunch of pineapples in there? Or those hams?
No, I put mangoes.
Oh, mangoes. Okay.
More to come, Lucas.
Yeah, but if there's anything I would hate to get more in my car, it's a bunch of free mangoes.
Okay, I promise I had all these before. I was actually kind of excited about this game because of this first one. but it's something I've heard a while back. But I'm a vampire. Can I suck your neck?
Nice.
I would ask you out, but like, why even? And I like your black lipstick. Want to make out?
Tina.
Okay. Can I dig my nails into your back?
Shit. Tina, that's the realest one yet.
Still said
I'm
so
a-
politely. What a polite goth. Can I dig my nails into your dick?
I'm a necrophiliac. How well do you play dead?
Tam?
Like regular pickup lines, y'all's accents are making them sound way better.
Oh, that was fun to follow. I want to crash some funerals together. This party sucks, but I suck better. Want to get out of here?
Damn.
Nice. Nice.
Wendy.
Wrong way. Hang on. There we go. It's way too hot out here. Want to cool off in my mom's basement? Want to go out Thursday? It's the only time my mom can drive me.
Nice.
Nice ones. Any other fans have entries that they want to do on camera? Wave at me. No? Okay, so here are the rest of the entries. We have Cynthia Cresswell. You into Nick Cave? I've got some bad seed for you. Andrea Gordon. Oh yeah, come get this dong. Long after the thrill of living is gone. Sung to the tune of Jack and Diane. See, it's real romantic. Jack had wanna go out. Oh, you said goth pickup lines, not sloth pickup lines.
Disdain and respect.
That might be the new thing in the show. I like that idea,
do
Joe.
like-
Disdain and respect is a lot of what we do is disdain and respect.
Very true.
Tesha had sup. She also had bite me, please. She had do you want to fight the Romans? It's a history joke.
Yeah.
That's a Visigoth joke. Holy shit. The Visigoths are the ones that fucking took over Rome. God damn it.
Of course you knew that, you trivia winner. How do you, Bowers?
I was working on the Visigoth joke yesterday because I was thinking of invisible goths and they would be Invisigoths.
Be like a
You
punk
could
band that wears clear
write in.
clothes. They're the Invisigoths.
I hope that Visigoths are the people that invented sunglasses.
Oingo Boingo had, if the world is so beautiful, why do roses have thorns?
That's deep.
Monica G said, are you looking for someone to fill the void? Because you won't want to cut me out of your life. Marielle, didn't I go to your funeral?
I thought that last one was going to end with her saying, I got your void right here. But
I've got your dark void right here. Tim Brown, Dax, the hero we didn't even know we needed. LaBelle, unlike this style, I don't want us to just be a phase. LaBelle, hey girl, want to go to the park and listen to me complain about how my stepdad totally sucks? Anna Hood, life sucks, but so do I. Anna Hood, you're into dark stuff. Want to get into me? Randy Longmire, you could have it all. My empire of dirt. I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
A lyric? That's got to be a lyric.
Yeah. Are they quoting Nine Inch Nails or Johnny Cash?
I love that you knew that.
Johnny Cash is just country goth. We all know this.
Country goth. Andrea Gordon, our tears naturally fall into... Hold on. What? Andrea, our tears naturally fall in the direction of our genitals. I think it's a sign.
It's just science.
That is great.
Also, yeah, that Dax game entry was actually supposed to say Katrina and not game entry, so cool. That's it. That's all the game entries.
All right. Wow. There are a lot of really good ones. I like LaBelle's. You want to go to the park and listen to me bitch about my stepdad was funny. We'll go back to my mom's basement with Wendy. Greg's go out or not, whatever. Sarah's seance was funny. But I got to go with Tina's I'm a necrophiliac. Do you want to go? How good are you at playing dead? That's what I'm going with. The necrophiliac joke. I thought that was great. Joe, what was your favorite?
I loved all of the suck ones, but there were just so many of them. Zara came out strong with the seance, so I think I got to go with seance.
Very cool. Katrina.
There were a lot of good ones, but I'm gonna have to go with Aranka, leave the makeup on. I like that.
Yes. Nice. Ben.
I love the dark stuff. I loved the deep dark void. But I gotta go with Tina with I'm a necrophiliac. How good are you playing dead?
All right, Rach.
I love those two. I loved Come in Your Dark Place by Greg. But my winner is Andrea Gordon's Our Tears Naturally Fall in the Direction of Our Genitals. But Tina, congratulations. You win again.
Yeah. Who wins the game? You know how to claim your prize. Joe, did you have any?
What's that?
Did you have any game entries?
Just the only one I had expected to hear often, which is you want to see where I'm not pierced?
Nice. Katrina.
And then you just say, just kidding, I'm pierced there. Okay, so I had You Must Be Made of Chemicals Because I Feel a Romance. Want to Get Wet But Not From Crying. I Love You As Much As I Hate My Parents. And the last one's a little bit dirty, but it's like dirty suicidal, but show me your slash and I'll show you mine. Sorry.
Rach, Ben, you got it? How many you guys got?
I've got 3.
I've got 2.
I've got just 1.
Okay.
Why don't you guys go?
Rach, you start.
Go
Yeah.
last.
Okay, so want to see the skeletons in my closet?
I can see by those cuts on your legs you're trying to feel something. What's up?
Do you wanna Netflix and cry?
My last one is I want you to be like one of my favorite bands and scream a bunch.
Nice. That's a good one. And my last one is that a black lipstick in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Benny, bring it home.
Yeah, and my one is, you know what? I don't think I want to even play your game anymore.
Disdain and respect.
Respect.
All
right,
I'm mad. The back of the shirt says I'm mad, which is perfect too. That's so funny when he's in the corner. All right,
Well,
Joe.
what's the
how
Night
do
King
we?
game?
Oh, Night King game. Yes. What are we gonna do with that?
Let's. Do we want to goth something else or do a different pickup lines?
That's Gotham movie. Yeah.
Gotham
Don't
movie.
tell mom this isn't a phase.
Boom. Great job. All right, Joe. How do we find you on the online and virtually in live world? Where we got? What you got going?
At Joe Harman in most capacities, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Not too great at it yet, but that's what I'm learning to do. You can also, send me. You can continue sending me stuff on Venmo. I won't stop you there. And just keep tabs on Steel City AF.
Very cool. All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it. Katrina, how do we find you?
Yay, Joe. You can find me at Katrina Savad, which is just Davis backwards. It's SIVAD. And I just updated my website with a bunch of dates that I have coming up, and some of them are on the internet. So thanks. Love you guys. Bye.
Very cool. We'll see you next time. Appreciate it. As for me, at Bowers Comedy, as always, we have Origin Stories tonight with Jen Saunderson at 6 p.m. Pacific. So come check that
And
out.
just to clarify, because I did have some people ask, this is a Patreon only show, so you can join the Patreon and get tickets for the rest of the month going on, because we've got Tyler Gooch next week too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
join our Patreon.
And then they're all available. All the past episodes are available on the Patreon and all that kind of stuff. Check that out. And then also tomorrow at 5 p.m. is Hands Up Comedy. So a few of the people that are fans of the show are going to try their hand at stand-up comedy. Dwayne Perkins and I are going to then critique them and give them pointers and stuff. Andrea Gordon's put this thing together. She's amazing. And Taylor's going to host it. It's going to be super fun. So check that out. You can contact the Hands Up Comedy. The stuff's all out there. So check that out. Come buy tickets. Come check that out. 5 o'clock tomorrow. Ben, what you got coming up? Is he still back in the corner sad?
Is he still in his corner?
Oh, hey, what's up? I guess I'll plug something or whatever. This Saturday, I'm doing the first Glebe Off the Top in 3 weeks. So help the mad ones come out and join us for some madness, because there's nothing you can know in this world. So why not make up our own world where we can finally be free and be happy? Tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. But it's honestly probably better if you don't go.
Rach, anything you want to catch us up on before we get out of here?
No, we're good.
All right, audience, we love you. We'll see you Friday for Fucking Fan Friday, which is the hot sauce contest, right? We do hot sauce.
No, it's on 23rd.
Oh, that's not the 23rd yet? Jesus Christ, this month's going slow. All right. No, I'm kidding. I keep thinking it's later than it is. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so we'll do something on Friday. It's going to be fun. Come check that out. Turn your cameras off. We will see you guys on Friday. Rach, I don't think you need to change any of the makeup before Origin Stories. I
did. While we had the show, I took a selfie, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Jen. This is what I look like. I'm going to try my best to look differently before the show. So.
Oh, you'll look great.
I can always take this stuff out. Oh,
all right, we'll see you a little bit, Rach. Appreciate it.
See you guys.
And yes, thanks again, guys, for coming out last night to the Mint Comedy thing. It really meant a lot, and I got a lot of great feedback. You guys are awesome, and it's always good to sell tickets. So appreciate that. You guys are great, and we'll see you guys on Friday.
Yeah. I guess it's been really great being with you guys too, but. If you're going to fill the infinite void with something, you may as well do it with a bunch of cool people. Am I wrong?
What's in your soul?
Nothing. Probably nothing at all.